In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on October 30th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Florida Panthers versus Boston Bruins. The Florida Panthers are set to face off against the Boston Bruins, and both teams have kicked off the season in impressive fashion. The Panthers boast a 4-3 record and are riding the momentum of back-to-back wins, positioning themselves near the top of the Atlantic Division. Meanwhile, the Bruins have been exceptional with a 7-0-1 record, making them the leaders in the Atlantic Division and the Eastern Conference. Both teams are eager to build on their strong starts and maintain their positions at the top of the division, setting the stage for an exciting upcoming game. The Florida Panthers have posted a 4-3-0 record this season, and in their last game, they secured a 3-2 victory over the Seattle Kraken. Despite falling behind 2-0 in the second period, Florida managed to level the score by the end of the period and ultimately claimed the win in the third. The Panthers outshot the Kraken 38-32 and converted 1 out of 1 power play opportunities. With an average of 2.86 goals scored per game and an equal number of goals conceded, Florida also boasts a 16% success rate on the power play and a 66.7% efficiency on the penalty kill. Sam Reinhart has been the standout player for the Panthers this season, contributing 7 goals, 2 assists, and firing 25 shots on goal. In the upcoming game, Sergei Bobrovsky is expected to be the starting goalie with a season record of 3-3-0, a 2.88 goals against average, and a .906 save percentage. On the other hand, the Boston Bruins have displayed an impressive 7-0-1 record this season, coming off a 4-1 victory against the Detroit Red Wings in their last game. The Bruins opened the scoring with the first 2 goals of the game, and though Detroit managed to narrow the lead to 2-1, Boston later netted 2 more goals to pull away. The Bruins outshot Detroit 31-23 and achieved a 1-4 power play conversion rate in the win. Boston has lost only 1 game this season, which occurred in overtime against the Anaheim Ducks. The Bruins have been averaging 3.25 goals per game while allowing just 1.5 goals against per game. They have also excelled on special teams with a 17.2% power play success rate and an outstanding 97.1% penalty kill rate. David Pastrnak has been the Bruins' standout player this season, amassing 8 goals, 5 assists, and 40 shots on goal. Linus Ullmark is expected to be the starting goalie for Boston with a season record of 3-0-1, a 1.74 goals against average, and a .937 save percentage. In previous matchups between these 2 teams last season, they split their encounters with 2 wins each. Additionally, they faced each other in the playoffs, with Florida emerging victorious in 7 games. So far this season, Boston has remained undefeated in regulation and has impressed with their solid defense and exceptional goaltending. The Bruins are currently ranked first in goals against per game and 5th in shots against per game. Both Linus Ullmark and Jeremy Swayman have performed exceptionally in the goaltender position. Ullmark holds a 3-0-1 record with a 1.74 goals against average and a .937 save percentage, while Swayman boasts a 4-0-0 record with a 1.26 goals against average and a .957 save percentage. Offensively, Boston has been consistent, scoring 3 or more goals in each of their first 8 games. The Bruins rank 14th in goals per game and 14th in shots per game, with David Pastrnak leading the team in points and goals. Despite the Florida Panthers riding a 2-game winning streak, the Boston Bruins appear to be one of the NHL's top teams, both offensively and defensively. The Bruins' formidable forward unit, including David Pastrnak and Brad Marchand, is likely to dominate dominate puck possession in the offensive zone and create open scoring opportunities. Boston, which allows only 1.5 goals per game, is expected to limit Florida's offensive output, with the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone. Linus Ullmark, in goal for the Bruins, is expected to make crucial saves and maintain their strong defensive performance. This game holds extra significance for Boston, seeking to avenge their elimination by Florida last season after an outstanding regular season. They aim to respond to any lingering doubts from the previous offseason regarding the outcome of that series. The Boston Bruins, who are on a roll, are expected to continue their winning streak at home, so the Boston Bruins money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have shown the ability to score against each other in recent matchups, averaging approximately 3.8 goals per game for the Panthers and 3.9 goals per game for the Bruins over the last 10 meetings. In their respective performances this season, both teams have displayed strong offensive capabilities, with the Bruins scoring 3 or more goals in 8 consecutive games. In 6 of their first 7 games, the Panthers also managed to score 3 or more goals. As a result, the over has hit in 8 out of 10 games between the Panthers and Bruins in their recent matchups. We anticipate that this trend will continue over the projected total as our full game total pick. Carolina Hurricanes versus Philadelphia Flyers. In this highly anticipated clash, the Carolina Hurricanes take on the Philadelphia Flyers, both of whom have made strong starts to the season. The Hurricanes have notched a 5-4 record and, riding the momentum of consecutive wins, have ascended to the summit of the Metropolitan Division. Meanwhile, the Flyers, with a 4-3-1 record, are coming off a challenging 7-4 loss but aim to make their presence felt in the Metropolitan Division and the broader Eastern Conference. Expect an exciting matchup as both teams vie for dominance. Currently, the Carolina Hurricanes comfortably occupy the second spot in the Metropolitan Division. In their recent outing, they showcased their prowess at both ends of the rink with a commanding 3-0 victory over the San Jose Sharks, courtesy of a hat trick from Teuvo Teravainen. With 33 goals to their name this season, the Hurricanes boast one of the league's most potent offenses. However, their defensive lapses have resulted in conceding 35 goals, placing them among the teams with the highest goals against figures. The Hurricanes' goaltending presents a mixed picture. Frederik Andersen has secured 3 wins but carries a rather unimpressive 3.38 goals against average and a .875 save percentage. His backup, Antti Raanta, while slightly improved with a 3.06 goals against average, leaves room for enhancement. The goaltending situation could be a significant concern, particularly when facing the Flyers' offense led by Travis Konecny, who has already netted 8 goals this season. Additionally, the Hurricanes have struggled with a below-average penalty kill at 71.4%, although their power play shines at a conversion rate of 23.1%. Maintaining consistency has been a challenge for Carolina, vacillating between exceptional performances and heavy defeats, epitomized by a 7-4 loss to Seattle. To contend effectively, they must address their penalty kill and stabilize their goaltending to complement their strong offensive unit. The Philadelphia Flyers currently occupy the 3rd spot in the Metropolitan Division, boasting a 4-3-1 record. They are coming off a 7-4 loss against the Anaheim Ducks, who have been formidable defensively this season, conceding only 18 goals. Goaltender Carter Hart has been a standout performer with a goals against average of 2.18 and a save percentage of .924. However, the Flyers' Achilles heel appears to be their power play, converting at just 13%. In contrast, their penalty kill has been stellar, boasting an 86.4% success rate, making the Flyers one of the league's top teams in this department. This strength in penalty killing will be pivotal in neutralizing the Hurricanes' potent power play. Travis Konecny has been leading the Flyers' offense with 8 goals and 3 assists, and his performance against the inconsistent Hurricanes' goaltending could be a deciding factor. In terms of recent matchups, the Hurricanes have dominated the Flyers, securing 7 consecutive victories. Last season, these teams faced each other 4 times, with Carolina triumphing in each contest. Carolina's offense has been firing on all cylinders this season, scoring 3 or more goals in 8 of their first 9 games. They rank 8th in goals per game and 2nd in shots per game. Despite an uncertain start for Carolina's goaltenders, their defense has been formidable, ranking 2nd in shots against per game. In this upcoming game, the Hurricanes are poised to maintain their winning momentum, with the Flyers' defense allowing an average of 3.13 goals per game. The Hurricanes should exploit this opportunity. Players like Jesperi Kotkaniemi and and Martin Necas in the forward unit are expected to drive the puck into the offensive zone and create scoring opportunities through quick cross ice and centering passes. On the defensive front, Jakob Slavin, Brady Esque, and the rest of the unit should thwart the Flyers' offense, creating turnovers and limiting shots on goal, with goaltender Frederik Andersen making critical saves. So the Carolina Hurricanes to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have exhibited strong offensive performances at the start of the season. Carolina ranks 8th in goals per game and 2nd in shots per game, consistently scoring 3 or more goals in 8 of their first 9 games. The Flyers, averaging 3.5 goals per game, are also expected to pile on the goals, especially considering the Hurricanes' defense, which concedes 3.89 goals per game. Players like Travis Kompany and Cam Atkinson are likely to drive the puck into the offensive zone and create scoring opportunities. The Hurricanes, averaging 3.67 goals per game, should also contribute to the high-scoring affair, with Jesperi Kotkaniemi, Martin Necas, Sebastian Aho, and others generating opportunities. Given both teams' offensive prowess, we anticipate a high-scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Columbus Blue Jackets versus Dallas Stars. The American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas sets the stage for an exciting face-off between the Dallas Stars and the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Stars are enjoying a stellar season with a record of 4-1-1, firmly securing the 2nd spot in the Central Division. Conversely, Columbus, with a record of 3-3-2, finds itself in the 7th position in the Metropolitan Division. In their previous season, Dallas and Columbus clashed twice, with each team securing a win. The Columbus Blue Jackets are eager to break free from a 3-game losing streak. They've demonstrated mixed results in their initial 2 road games, scoring an average of 2.5 goals per game. The Blue Jackets find the back of the net on 17.9% of their power play opportunities. Leading the charge for Columbus is Boone Jenner with 4 goals, while Ivan Provorov has contributed 6 assists, and Johnny Gaudreau has fired off 27 shots on goal. Defensively, the Blue Jackets allow an average of 3.13 goals per game and successfully fend off 82.1% of their opponent's power plays. The goaltending tandem of Spencer Martin and Elvis Merzlikins has faced challenges, with Martin allowing 9 goals on 115 shots and Merzlikins conceding 14 goals on 144 shots, while Spencer Martin has allowed 7 goals on 82 shots. The Dallas Stars are on a mission to build on their impressive 4-1-1 start to the season. They've clinched victory in 2 out of their initial 3 home games. With an average of 2.67 goals per game, the Stars convert on 11.1% of their power play opportunities. Joe Pavelski has emerged as the offensive leader for Dallas, boasting 3 goals, while Wyatt Johnston contributes with 3 assists, and Rupe Hintz records 18 shots on goal. Defensively, the Stars allow just 2.33 goals per game and exhibit a formidable penalty kill, thwarting 94.7% of their opponents' power plays. Goalies Jake Oettinger and Scott Wedgwood have held their own, with Oettinger allowing 6 goals on 126 shots faced and Wedgwood conceding 7 goals on 63 shots. This matchup is set to feature a dominant Dallas blue line and a tenacious goalie. The Stars concede an average of only 2.33 goals per game, with top netminder Jake Oettinger boasting a mere 1.44 goals against average and an impressive .953 save percentage. Meanwhile, Columbus faces difficulties in putting the puck in the net, averaging just 2.5 goals per game, and their power play is middling, converting only 17.9% of the time with the man advantage. Columbus has faced challenges, losing 14 of their last 19 games dating back to last season and dropping 7 of their last 8 road games. In contrast, Dallas has secured 6 wins in their last 9 games, 4 of their last 5 home games against Columbus, and 6 out of the last 7 games against teams from the Eastern Conference. While considering the Columbus Blue Jackets and their enticing plus-money odds, their shaky defensive performance raises concerns when playing against the formidable Stars on the road. The Blue Jackets are allowing a significant number of shots this season and find themselves in the bottom half of teams for goals conceded. The Stars have dominated in 6 of the last 9 encounters against the Blue Jackets, so the Dallas Stars to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick, with Dallas allowing an average of just 2.33 goals per game and Columbus scoring an average of only 2.5 per game. A low-scoring matchup is expected. Both teams display a strong defensive stance, with Columbus holding an average of just 3.13 goals allowed per game. Additionally, the total has ended under in 5 of the last 6 games played by Dallas and in 5 of the last 7 Dallas home games. Moreover, in 4 of the last 5 encounters between Columbus and Dallas, the total has finished under. Both teams' strong defensive play suggests a lower scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.